just recently, actually this week, we had a health and safety meeting, and so I introduced that self-care, really, or caring for your mental health into that space, and it actually worked really well. And because we have mental health days, so my question was, are people using those mental health days? I know a couple of the team are, but just letting people know that they can. And so the next day, one of them came back and said, yeah, I went off after that discussion and had a massage, which worked out really good for them. And I think that's a good space to do it, and keep bringing it up, and just talk about it in morning meetings and wherever it's appropriate, and talk about well-being, mental health, because we do really need to take care of ourselves, and the team just works better. I think my team like me. I spend a lot of time, just reinforcing their work and praising them, and because they do such a great job, and my door is always open, and I find people do come in. So we do, we do kara care and waiata every morning. We do that, and learn new songs, and it's, there's always humour and laughter in our morning meetings. It does get serious when we get to clinical time, but we always spend time together singing and learning good songs. Actually, our waiatas are developing in a really good way, and yeah. Do you know what puku kōrero is? So I will talk and try my best to explain puku kōrero. So that is about those discussions you have that aren't formal, informal discussions that you can talk to someone from your stomach, puku stuff, stuff you're feeling down here, so you can have the puku kōrero with someone that you trust. So, and it might be something very simple, or could be something that's really bothering you, that you get to be able to talk that out with someone. So yeah, that's puku kōrero. Yeah. The puku kōrero is the discussions you have prior to a meeting, prior to a formal meeting, or afterwards. So that you would have with your mate or someone, that you might not bring up, or you might strategize something and say, hey, what do you think is important for us to bring into the meeting? And so you have a little talk about that, and someone might go a little bit like lobbying, I guess. There's a little bit of lobbying involved. It can be, it's really broad. It's whatever you need, the discussions you need to have to before you go into a more formal discussion. It is not a direct well-being thing, but I think it contributes to people's well-being, because they get to bounce ideas off each other, and you get to check your perception of things, which is important to have that friendship and that someone you can go to, someone you trust. And does that not help with your well-being at the end of the day, if you can go home with a clear mind, that you haven't hurt anyone's feelings, that you've been constructive in your discussion through the day with people, that you've helped them work out problems, and